Hi Stampers, this is Sarah Neighbor with Sarah Loves to Stamp, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to, well specifically my Quick Tip Tuesday is on how to use the piercing templates with a marker. But I'm kind of going to show you, as I have been lately, how to make the whole card. So to that end, this is the card we'll be making today, and hopefully you can see the little border I made with our piercing templates. I have a little smudge down here. Yeah, it's a really simple, easy, quick card. Our special this month that just was announced for October 2012 is the Ornament keepsake set and Candlelight Christmas Designer Series paper together. And when you buy those two together, and they have special item numbers, so I'll put those up on the screen. There's going to be 4 of them because you can buy this and the Candlelight Christmas, or you can buy this as a bundle. Remember, it's 15% savings with the framelits that match it and the Candlelight Christmas. And you can buy it in the clear amount of each option too. So it's the stamp set and the paper, and then you get this, I'm going to show you in a second what you get free, or the stamp set framelits and paper, and then I'll show you what you get free. Okay, so that's the 2 options, well really 4 with your clear amount options. But this card was featured in our Demonstrator Only magazine this, maybe last month, and I loved it. So, or maybe it was a couple months ago, I don't know, but I loved it, so I ended up making it. The Ornament keepsake set is my favorite thing, bar none, in the holiday catalog. I hope you love it too. It is the thing that on the front of the catalog is used to create that beautiful 3D ornament. So first of all, the thing you get free is the Festive Paper Piercing Pack. And I'll show you what those are. And this is the October special. So they're saying, you know, Christmas came early. It's pretty cute. This one matches the new, oops, I turned it over. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. But this one matches the new framelits. I don't know the name of them. I was hoping I would, but I don't. And then this one matches the ones that are in the regular catalog, but the template is in this one. And then of course there's one to match our favorite ornaments, okay? And I love these, so cool. And look at this one, it even has the band across it, and this one has the star in the center. And then they have the piercings for the inside and the outside, which I love. So cool. So anyway, I wanted to show you those. That's what you get free in October. So you get when you buy the stamp set and the Designer Series paper, then you get this free. And that comes whether you buy the framelits with the bundle or if you just buy the stamp set on its own. So I like that they did that, although I would not recommend buying it without the framelits. I mean, they're pretty fabulous. Alright, and then the one I'm using today is actually the one that's in the regular catalog. This is the Essentials Paper Piercing Pack. And I did a separate video on this, and I'll show you that, but I just showed how to use it piercing. So it's kind of fun to use it in different ways, and I'll show you, oops, on this white cardstock this way too. So it's all the circles. I don't know how well you can see those. And then there's an oval here with the scallop that matches with the scallop oval, the heart, curly label punch, the tag punch, and my favorite, the decorative label punch. There's that one. And then this one matches the, I am really testing my knowledge, the Apothecary Accents framelits. So this one matches those 3 shapes. And again, you have the, you know, the punching either inside or outside. And the one we're going to use is just your basic grid ones, but they also have the ones down here to match the edgelets, which is cool too. Okay, so that piece of white cardstock was just to have it behind here so you could see that. You know what, and maybe I should, you know, I'm going to put this behind it. You know what, no, I'm going to use a piece of cardstock over here. I'm just going to put a piece of cardstock behind it so you can see where it goes off. I didn't want to use white on white, so that's why I did the black, but then it was kind of hard to see. And you're going to use, again, it has the brush end and it has the fine tip end, so you're going to use the fine tip end today. And you can line this up however you want. You choose. I can't remember exactly how I did it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. And we'll see if that works out good. Alright, so I did it like this. And you just want to make sure your line up across the top and down the side is the same. And then I just used the first dots in, so I'm just going to go along, and I may speed up the video. This doesn't take long at all. It's just that it's probably not that exciting for you to watch. But I'm literally just, like I would do with the paper piercing tool, I'm just poking the marker into the holes, and it's just making little dots instead of piercings. And it's just so cool. I love it. So I will speed it up now. looks a little better than my last one. I have a little smudge over here. But anyway, that's how you do it. And then when I'm done, because I kind of poke the thing so there's red marker on it, I just wipe it off with the baby wipe. My baby wipes are on my other table. So that's it with that. And I tell you what, oops, I'm dropping everything. That was my remote. I'm just enchanted by the look of this. I think it's so cute. And then this card's really simple to put together. I used the Delightful Dozen stamp set. I'm trying to keep my arm out of here because I fell down the stairs today and not a pretty sight. So my elbow, if you just saw my elbow, the inside of my elbow, it doesn't look very pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez, this is the Delightful Dozen stamp set, and I'm using the Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year stamp. They used a different one on the project that was in our demonstrator book, but I didn't have it, so I just substituted one of mine. And you do the same at home. You know, if you have a stamp set that you love and that will work size-wise, I had a few that didn't work size-wise, you go ahead and use those. That's great. So I'm just stamping this on my imaging sheet with my stamp imaging, and I'll link to that video because I'm not going to take the time to explain that here right now. Oh, and I just smeared, there, I smeared another one. Oh well, my recipient's not going to notice, are they? I'm a lot more picky than probably any of my recipients would be. Everybody's always just happy to get a handmade card. Light taps, it's a new firm foam pad. I'm just going to press down. Oh, beautiful. I love that one. I'll clean that later because I'm trying to get this all in for this video here. And I'm going to get some of my favorite glue on the back. Anytime I want to center a piece on a card, I always use this glue because, oh, now I lost my card base. Excellent. I always use this glue because it gives me a little bit of playtime. Okay, I'll be right back when I find my card base. You probably would like to see that. Seriously, what did I do with my card base? Oh, there it is. Who knows? Okay, I found it. It was stuck to my stamp set. Of course. Alright, and then I'm just going to take my card base and put it on here. Whoopsie. Sorry, it started to dry a bit because while I was looking for my card base, it started to dry a bit. I'm just going to turn it over. Sometimes, like, the moisture on my hands seems to make the ink bleed, whereas, like, if I turn it over and just press it down on there, it doesn't. So, that's how that part goes together. What the heck? Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of craziness going on over here. Oh, well. That's fine. I'm just going to finish showing you. Okay, so now you need mini glue dots. And looks like mine took a dive in a real red ink pad on the side there. Okay, let's see. Here we go. And I'm going to put one. Actually, I'm going to grab it. I never touch them with my fingertips normally. But I kind of rolled it up. I hope you can see that. And then I'm going to put it, you want to put it like about a third of the way down or so. Not quite half. And then you're just going to smoosh your end of your baker's twine in there. And I'm using the Lucky Limeade. Their actual project, the Stampin' Up! Project, used the pool party, but I don't have the pool party. So I made it work with my Lucky Limeade. And then right about, let's see, just want to go over and start to curve up a little bit where the third ornament is going to be is what I'm shooting for. So the third ornament can cover up where I have my glue dot. And there's that. And then I just want to put, there we go. And then I just want to put one at the end too. And I cut my baker's twine just a hair long, so I may need to trim it a bit. And then I'm just going to put one like that. And just let it curve how you want it to. And grab my ribbon paper snips. I think I used my craft scissors. I think they're in another part of my work area here that I could reach. Okay, so there's that. Kind of looks pointy there, so I'm gonna try and There we go. That looks a little less pointy. Although I found that I made a few of these and sent out some with some mini catalogs when I sent them to some customers. And I found that even if it didn't look that great when I was doing it, once I put the ornaments on it, you couldn't really tell. And then you can try and smoosh your bows into that same glue dot, or you can get another one. I think I'm doing another one because I tried to smoosh it into the same one and it didn't work as well as I would have hoped. So I'm going to just go ahead and give myself another one and smoosh it in there. And again, I did that little trick where I kind of rolled up my glue dot first. So I'm just grabbing it with my fingernail and just rolling it up. I believe you can also do that with your scissors, although my scissors aren't quite as handy as my fingernails. Alright, so there's that one. And this bow's a little more reluctant to look like a cute little bow. It wants to be a little wild, so hopefully I can get him stuck in here and get him molded the way I want him to be. Okay, I'm back, and that worked out perfectly because my card just ran out of memory that I was taping on, so that worked out perfectly. And this is that one that I'm going to go ahead and pop up with dimensionals. I already have my dimensionals cut in half. I know I've talked to you about that before, so I don't want to be a broken record here, but I do cut mine in half just to make them stretch a little farther, and there are sometimes where you need half ones because of the size of the piece you're popping up. And I'm just going to start to tilt this one up just a little bit. There's that one. And then the other three I'm going to glue straight to the cardstock. And I think my other one's, yep, there he is. Again, I'm just using that liquid adhesive. It lets me have that little bit of playtime that I like so that I can kind of move them around. I maybe went a little low with that one. That's alright. Okay. There's that. And then my last one. I tell you what, guys, this is one of my favorite stamp sets I think that's ever come out. It's so cute and so versatile. Alright, and then there's that one. Alright, so that's almost done. The only thing I have left to do is add a little bit of glitter to it. There, that looks a little better maybe. There. Ha! Picky, picky, picky. Okay, so I'm going to add a little glitter. If you've stamped your ornaments recently, especially the red, you may want to be a little careful because sometimes it will pick up a little bit of color. And I'm just going to use my two-way glue pen just to add little dots wherever I want glitter. And you could, do these lines here. I find that it shows up a little better when it's on color. So that's why I'm doing it on the Lucky Limeade piece rather than the white. But you can do whatever you want, it's your card. Okay, so I added that two-way glue pen to all those places, and I'm going to go ahead and get some of this in my little spoon. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat at the moment. And I'm just kind of shaking it all around, and then tapping off the extra. Oops, there's something black in mine. Nobody wants black glitter. Well, maybe you do. Halloween, good time to have black glitter. I'm just kind of flicking it off on the back. I also like to use like a paintbrush, a really fluffy one. I don't know where mine is. I mean, I know where mine is. It's like over there again. But I use a fluffy paintbrush. If there's some, like there's some right here, I would just flick that off with a fluffy paintbrush. So that's what it looks like with some glitter on it. And I love the dazzling diamonds. It just looks beautiful and everything. And then as always, your last step should always, always, always be to add your name stamp to any project. So, oh, I have a little spot on the back there. Again, it's handmade. Maybe nobody will notice. So here's my handmade name stamp, and of course it's from Stampin' Up. And this is also, if you want to sell your Stampin' Up creations, you have to have one of these stamps that say copyright Stampin' Up, because that images are. And to sell your cards or other projects, scrapbook pages, whatever, you have to make sure to stamp that on. But I have it because I want to show people I'm proud of my cards. So I usually stamp it in the same color, like I just stamped it in Pool Party on Pool Party. It's a little darker, or you can stamp it with a Versamark and it's a little lighter, either way. But there's my card. So I hope you enjoyed the Quick Tip Tuesday on how to use your piercing templates in a different way, as well as how to add Dazzling Diamonds glitter to any project. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you very soon.